Nothing yet. Volume's good on YouTube. Still no TikTok.
Preservation of capital is more important than making money. And you want to lock in your trade, you also want to protect your downside at the same time.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another edition of American Dream Trading's Futures Education and Training Program. This is an outreach of American Dream Trading. Glad you could be here with us. American Dream Trading was created by, is owned by, is managed by, as an incorporated as a legal business by Chad Christian. And we are glad that you are here. And we call him Coach, by the way. You'll hear us always refer to him. It's very strange to hear somebody call him by his first name. We call him Coach because he helps us navigate the muddy waters of everything investing, such as stock options, crypto, and of course, my personal favorite and my jam, futures. And futures is what the emphasis of this program is on. My name is Mark McSee. I'm one of the over 20 moderators here at American Dream Trading. Glad you could be with us today. And if this is your first time, you know the routine of social media. Click subscribe, like, share, hit them thumbs up buttons over there on YouTube's. Get them tubes of thumbs up over there. Glad you could be here with us today. As people are pouring in now, appreciate you being here. Anyway, we are talking about everything futures. We will try to answer your questions as time allows. If you have a question or comment, feel free to type them into your social media chat box. And as we monitor them, myself monitoring them, and our other moderators, Doug's already in the house over there. He's over on the YouTube, and he's over on the TikToks moderating there. So he will answer your questions also. He's highly qualified teaching moderator here at American Dream Trading. And he's especially versed in everything futures also, and stocks and those type of things. So, and he's a highly revered educator within our community. So glad to have him helping out here each and every day as he does, as time allows for his busy schedules. Thank you, Doug. Oh, Doug, you're almost my favorite, but you're not.
You're welcome. I don't have to be your favorite.
Oh, look, MYT is back. Good to see you, showing up daily. Good. And we had a good conversation. As a matter of fact, we walked him through a trade last Friday, and he's been showing up ever since. So good to see you there, MYT, again. There's our friend, our Canuck friend from up north, up north. My sell it, just sell it. Sorry, no sound. You think YouTube don't have sound? Is that right? Want to check YouTube for sound over there? Just sell it says we don't have sound. Hello. Hello, hello. It should have sound. I'm all unmuted everywhere. Are we back at that problem again? Anybody check YouTube? One of the moderators check YouTube.
Yeah, I've got it. We got sound.
All right. Well, just use to sell it.
At least I do.
Maybe Canada doesn't have sound up there. Maybe on mute your sound there.
Did we tariff the sound?
I don't know. Yeah, we might have. There might be a tariff on it. Yeah.
There might be a tariff on sound.
Put in there message. Sound works.
If we start singing "Oh Canada," we can wake it up.
All right. All right, on YouTube he can hear too. All right, all right. Let's just sell it now that sound is working on their end. And all right, so I mean, it doesn't surprise me if you didn't have sound because I've had my issues, believe me. So glad you could be here.
You can
Go ahead.
right click on your tab, just sell it, and make sure that you don't have the tab muted.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, others say they all hear sound on YouTube also. Okay. It's Konar ask over there on TikTok Live. Have you ever heard of Raya? No, I have not heard of Raya personally. Anybody else? Is that a stock? If there is, there's only 10,000 of them. But
Yes, RAYA was running a couple of days ago.
that's a stock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was a hot stock. It was in the
okay.
top.
We can take a look at it futures because a chart is a chart is a chart. And what happened to my feed over there on TikTok? Here, let's see here. Let me refresh it. Let me refresh my feed. It's just on my end. It's not on your end. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, come on already? What's going on? Hello. You still there? People still with me? Hello? Can anybody hear the sound of my voice? Hello?
Yep, you're still here.
All right. Why am I
TikTok
getting...
kicked me out though.
Yeah, it kicked me out too. That's why I was looking here. And then it got real quiet. I'm like, hang on. Well, I was getting
There we go.
a sound from TikTok, and I didn't know what it was. I don't see anything here, but anyway. All right. I will be typing in continuously into this chat box. Try to keep this feed alive on TikTok. Anyway, Raya was your question, right? No, I haven't heard of this one personally, but I guess apparently we did do it in the pre-market the other day. It's a stock. Now, why am I going to talk about stocks when this whole thing shows about futures? Because a chart's a chart, right? Doesn't matter. If you learn how to read a stock chart, you can read a futures chart. You can read a stock option chart. You can even read a crypto chart and a bond chart. Anything there on TikTok that says ADT Coach, that's not Coach himself. That is me. I just want to point that out again. It's actually me typing. I'm going to type 1, 2, 3 in there just so you know I'm not messing with you. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Enter. Anyway, there you go. Oh, is that what? Hang on here. Is that Coach over there? Hello. I just typed in. It's got my name in there now. All right, whatever. Oh, I know why. Duh. I'm an idiot. I'm typing in two different places. I'm typing in my personal TikTok that I'm monitoring this feed on, but I have it right here in front of me. There we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now it says ADT Coach. That's actually me. I'm also Mark McSee. You can see both of them there together. I'm monitoring the feed over on my own system. So anyway, what do you want to know about Raya there? Whoever that was. What name? I lost it when I refreshed my thing. Go ahead, whoever. Oh, there it is. It's Konar. What do you want to know about Raya? Have I heard of it? No, but it's a stock. It doesn't matter to me. A stock, a chart's a chart's a chart. What do you want to know? Don't know. Don't know what you want to know? Don't know. I don't know. Unless you ask your question, you ask me if I ever heard of it, the answer is no. But our other moderator, Doug, has heard of it. So there you go. All right. Unless you want to ask a very specific thing about that, I'm going to move on. If you do, I'll come back to it. How's that? Sound like a good deal? All right, let's take a look and see here around. Let's take a quick walk around the block, see what's going on today. I was, hopefully you all made money. I was giving some money away today. So I'll get it back before the day's over. That much I can assure you. I'll be having my little private account over here off to the side, snagging things during this program off and on as time allows, and if opportunity presents itself anyway. So, all right, let me look over here YouTube real quick. Okay, just sell it. Did you get your sound back? Yes, MYT, very good observation. He says, looks like a setup for tomorrow's jobs data. That is right. We had a precursor to those numbers at 8:30 this morning, or was it 8:30? Yeah, 8:30. The ADT payroll came out this morning. ADT is, of course, the largest payroll processor here in the United States. I don't know, maybe in the world, but they do it here in the United States. And they release numbers every month showing how checks they cut for the month, and the number was actually down, meaning there's less people in the job force for them to issue checks to. So what does that tell us? Well, maybe tomorrow's job report will show the unemployment numbers higher, right? Less people working for whatever reason. Now, they will break that down into government numbers, private sector numbers, non-payroll, farm payroll. So there's 4 categories. So they will be breaking them down. There'll be 4 numbers actually they'll be looking at tomorrow. So it might take a few seconds, but the market will react to that news at 8:30. So if you're in a trade, you might want to make sure you have tight stops, or better yet, don't even be in a trade at that time. So that way you don't get your face ripped off. I will be up and active at that time, and I will play the news tomorrow. And I'm going to play it with my large account instead of my small one and see if I can snag me some money at it. What is my bias for tomorrow? Well, my bias is the numbers are going to be down. Now, how are they going to interpret? They can interpret that 2 different ways, right? That may even solidify the reason for the Fed to lower interest rates in relationship to the job market, right? So that's my bias. Now, am I going to trade with that bias? No, I'm going to actually wait for the news to hit, and then I will play that news as the market moves, if it does. It may come in as expected and be a nothing burger, right? So that happens also. It doesn't always just jump up or jump down on news they perceive as good or as bad. Sometimes it's what we call a nothing burger. It's flat. It's a non-sequitur. It doesn't matter. It wasn't significant, right? And the market will just carry on like it always has, right? So I will play the news, as will our trained American Dream traders members. They will also play that, and they will do well based on the news. All right. Why do you choose futures over stock trading with extra fees per trade? Because it's very financially beneficial. It depends on your broker what the fees are. For one thing, they set it, right? As I can say, I've been highly successful doing that. There's fees on everything. It's just built in, right? But the risk to reward and everything is greatly done. Now, because the reason is I can trade that. I can trade one contract of NQ or ES, which is S&P 500 or the NASDAQ, right? It only cost me $1,000 in margin, right? Yeah, I'm going to pay, but if I make, let's say I make $500, right? Well, that $1,000 margin goes back into my account immediately, and so does that $500 profit. It goes into my account immediately, and I can retrade that all over again. And all that would have cost me was $5.76. So let's just say $5, whatever. Depends on the broker's fee. So really, to make $500, my net cost is only $5. Right? Yes. So it's really, when you look at it in relationship to that, and I get instant access to my money versus a cash account trading stocks or stock options, I get immediate return on my money, and it costs me a total $5 to make whatever, $5. Let's look at this trade right here. If I'd have got in on the EWO on this trade on what is this, ES? Let me switch my other chart over here on my other screen. I got a measuring tool that I can use to measure. Okay, so I got it. Wrong button. NQ. There we go. So our ES. I already had NQ up. On it. Yes. There we go. So if I would have got in this 2-minute EWO that you see in front of you, which started there, I would have got in here, and I would currently be up to here. I would right now be up. What is that? Oh, I got to move it down. That's why I can't read what it says. Hang on here. I had to adjust my chart a little bit. Get the whole thing in. Wrong button. All right, here we go. Let's try that again. So I would be up 48 ticks on that right now at $12.50 a tick. So $12.50 times 48. I would be up $600 on this ES trade, which would only cost me, my net true cost of this trade, if I exited right now, would be $5 basically, and I made $600. So the fee is very nominal actually. So, right? And I can use that money instantly. So I can now make money on my money. That's the beauty of it, right? It's a different fee structure. You're correct. Now, if you get in with brokers, the fees built into it. You don't really see it, and it is, you are true. If you're trading stocks, yes, it is a lot less per trade. But the amount of money that I can make with a futures contract, get the money returned back into my account along with the profits, or minus the losses, of course, and turn right around and retrade that money again. I don't have to wait till tomorrow for my account to clear, right? That's assuming you're not on a margin account trading stocks, 25,000 or more, right? So I'm not subject to any PDT rules. I don't have to maintain a minimum amount in my margin account. If I have $100 in there, I can still trade that $100 all day long with no requirements. If you have a margin account trading stocks or stock options, you have to maintain a minimum of $25,000 by the end of the day has to be in your account, right? Or you get subject to a pattern day trading rules, right? So that's why there's advantages and disadvantages of both. Well, it doesn't mean one's better than the other. They're just a little bit different. That's all. So it depends how you want to look at it. All I know is it's been very financially rewarding for me trading futures, right? Now, in the same amount of price movement, do I have the potential to make more money trading stock options? Yes, kind of, right? If it would go straight up, never pull back at all, right? If it was to say it was a straight line, steady, straight up line where the Greeks didn't go against you, on pullbacks, you would make more money per dollar probably doing stock options, right? But if you get a pullback and it eats away at your contract, right now you got to make up that dollar you lost. You might have to make $2 or $3 back just to get your dollar back. With futures, I don't have to do that. If it pulls back and I lose $1, it goes back up $1, I got my dollar back instantly, right? On options, you may have to make more than $1 to get your dollar back, right? So there's different things, right? One's not better than the other. It's whatever you like. I started out doing nothing but stock options for the first year. And it was very successful doing so. So also trade stocks, right? Make money on stocks. So I do them all. But right now my main jam is doing futures. And I don't foresee myself anytime near future even trading another stock option. That's how much I like it. It fits my trading style. So hopefully that answered your question in a roundabout way, right? It's just a kind of a preference thing. What do you like, right? So did that answer your question there? Who was it that asked the question? Captain Call Out. Yep. So that's why. It's just what you like. Well, darn cricket, you're going to work on that also. Good. All right. So I'm going to keep typing numbers in. When you see numbers typing in here, that's me.
Baby bitch.
Go for your mic's open. All right. So let's take a walk around the block, see what's going on here. Indices are in a general upswing. They have been here for the better part of the day. Gold has been kind of chaotic today, up and down. It had a really nice run early this morning, and it's really been. I was trading gold earlier today. I had some, win some, got my face ripped off on a couple of them, but I mean, I like trading gold, but it was just really choppy and chaotic today. I mean, if you look at it in backwards, it doesn't look as bad. Which here's gold here. Let me show you on the chart. It doesn't look all that bad when you look at it after the fact, but if you was in the trade and watching them candles go up and down, but it was nice. It was a nice trading, especially earlier today, in early morning hours, and last night I guess it popped also. So they're fun to trade also. Right now it's just on a downward trend, and we already looked at ES, oil, crude oil, really shot up earlier today. We had some members making money off of oil. It's been up and down. There's been many. Look at the EWOs. There's been a lot of EWO changes. Some of them on the downside weren't very long lived, and but it was a good trade today too. A lot of opportunities just to do a 2-minute EWO trading strategy that Coach has developed. So that was a good thing to play around with. Also today, platinum earlier. For those who like metals, and here's platinum. I love trading platinum. It's probably recently one of my more favorite. If you can get a good run on platinum, right? You can make good money. I should have been trading that all day instead of gold, actually. A little late for that decision now. Now, the thing is, there wasn't a lot of movement per candle, so this would have been a long, slow, but steady income generator, right? See how much that just went down today? That's what you want to see. It stayed below the 9 all day long. Look at that. Popped up a little bit here, but, you know, I'd have been taking profit anyway on the way down. That pays very well also, right? You know, technically, I could have been in one trade all day. Got in here and never broke and held above the 9. Now it did go up above it a little bit. But had I got in at the beginning of the day here, and like 5 o'clock this morning, I could still be in that trade, right? I wouldn't be worried about all these ups and downs here because the end result is I'm still making money as it goes down, right? So now, would I have done that? No, honestly, I would have taken locking in profit along the way. But, you know, looking at it here, armchair quarterbacking, there was really no reason to get out of that trade. There still isn't, especially if you got in at the beginning of the EWO. And that's what it's there for, to give you a good entry. So that would have been beautiful. But now, platinum can be just as violent as anything else. It has its moments, right? It'll go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, right? But when you get into these nice, steady ups or downs, man, it just runs good. This one here is actually probably run one direction long as it has for a long time on platinum. And what else we looked? The Russell initially was looking really exciting this morning when everything else was going crazy, but then, man, it got in a chop zone, but now it looks beautiful again, does it not? Right? So, what is that that just popped up? Oh, I got to plug this back in. Here, it's been unplugged. I didn't realize it. Hang on. I don't know how long that's been unplugged, for a while, I guess. So, there we go. And so that's, the Russell looks really nice now to the upside. Soybean oil ran up really nice also today. Went up and then dropped down and shot right back up again. That's the nature of trading soybean oil, those type of contracts, but it pays really nice too. I used to trade that quite a bit. I haven't really been focusing on, I've been playing NQ more than anything, but kind of ignoring the agriculture and cattle markets, the livestock markets. I haven't played piggies for a while either. So you go in spurts what you like to trade, right? But soybean oil did very well. Let me show you the chart there. Nice kind of chaos at first. Then it had a really nice rise, nice pull down, and now it's right back up even higher than what it was today. Now that market's closed, or as we speak right now, it closed, or it should, yeah. I believe it's closed now. Closes at 215 or 220, 220, I think. So that should be closed there. All right.
220 and 215, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I think it's 220. They close at a weird time. The Dow was probably the play of the day for when we were watching the markets, when everything else was going chaotic, starting around, what time is that? Around 10 o'clock, 9:30 actually. It went up, pulled back a little bit, and it's just been a monster ever since. That would have been probably the single best indice play overall of the day. Nice, steady. I don't play it that much. I have, but it tends to prove to be more stable sometimes when the rest of the market is going nuts, right? We had one of our members sit in this for quite a long time, and she did very well on it. So it was a good trade for her. And we have traded this off and on. All right, so that's kind of where it was at. I was playing around with the NASDAQ and gold today. NASDAQ was, I was doing some L2 trading. And I wrote in my journal today, let's stop basing trades off the L2 orders. I mean, that's how I do it anyway. I kind of watch and see where the orders are falling in, the big orders, right? The big walls, and a lot of times I'll enter a trade for that very reason. Well, today I was doing that, and it was just so volatile that it was, you know, I had a couple winners doing that, and I usually do very extremely well using the L2 as an extra tool for deciding to get out of trades. But today, I got my face ripped off good a couple times today, and I'm slowly battling it back, get back up there again. And as you can see, it's a nice steady climb up there today. So, so that's what I wrote in my journal, right? Now, what I do, this technique, I'll use in the L2 and them orders. It's effective for me the way I trade. But today, what I wrote in there during high volatility, high ATR is what I wrote. During high ATRs, don't do the L2 large order and basing those on that. So I'm going to kind of more keep an eye on it. Now, once you're in a trade, it helps you stay in it because you can see where the orders are laying there. Again, they're not bona fide orders until they're executed. So when I talk about the L2, I'm talking about these numbers here. So I'm looking for larger numbers here. Today, I gave away more money probably, I don't know, I'd have to add it up, but because I was trading earlier this morning with it. Did very well doing that. But the ATR really went up really high there for a while, and I was using that to jump in and out. Matter of fact, last one I lost on, I jumped in, it pulled back the second. As soon as the order executed, it pulled back on me. But I seen a huge order up there, and well, guess what? It went down on me as soon as I got in. It was right here, as a matter of fact. It was right during this time period. I got in here. This candle is going up, and there was a huge order up here at 89, was it, I think? 87, forget now. But anyway, I seen this, or 79, that's what it was. Yeah, 79, which was above this candle here. But as soon as I got in this trade, I was expecting it to go up to here. As soon as I got in it, whoosh, and this thing went down here. I had to pull the trigger eventually, take the loss on purpose because what was set up showed that it was going to continue to go down. Well, wouldn't you know, as soon as I got out, literally, 3 minutes later, this happened. And look at it, it's just been climbing ever since. And if I'd held on for 3 minutes more, I would be rolled still in the trade. I'd be making all kinds of money. But you don't know that right at the time. You got to trade the trade that's in front of you. And all the indicators and the L2 and everything showed that it was getting ready to pull down even further. It did go down further after I got out of it, but then it popped right back up. And it did exactly what I was looking for. It met that order, was still there when it got there. And then after that, it pulled back, and then it just kept going. So, which is what I was hoping for when I got in there. But I did that based on just what I saw, a large order over here that was huge, really large. And I got suckered in. Well, I suckered myself in. Nobody to blame but me for that. So that was my journal entry today. Should always be journaling each and every day, reevaluating your trades. What did you do that went well, and why did it go well for you? Journal that reason, right? You don't need to journal, I bought it at this dollar and sold it at that. You can do whatever you want, it's your journal, but the main thing is, what did you do that caused you to lose money? What did you do to make money that caused you to make money, right? So you learn from both. It should be more positive than negative, but you don't want to go back and review negativity all the time. But when you do dumb things, or you didn't see something, what the reason was, you lost on the trade, right? Short of somebody dumping a bunch of orders, you don't have any control over that, so you don't really need to journal that. But what did you do, right, to either be successful or unsuccessful? And that's how you learn, right? You got to keep a history. Well, I can remember what I did. Well, no, you can't. You're going to make all kinds of trades, and they all blur together after a while. So that's why you need to write things down in a journal. It should be sitting next to you at all times. And to prove that to you, right here's mine. I don't know how that shows up on Canva, but right here's my journal, right there. That yellow paper's where I'm at today. Right there it is. It's right there next to me. The table's sitting right next to me. Only takes a few seconds to write something in there. All right, what other questions? We got questions here. Let's see. There's Trader B over there again. Good. See ya. Alpha Moss. Quick question. Okay. Where's your quick question? I don't see it after that. Is it there somewhere? What platform is this? This is Webull. That's one of the brokers I use is Webull. Trader B said had the same results I did. Yeah. What was your question there, Alpha Moss, if you're still there? I've seen you type quick question. Well, I don't see your quick question unless it got filtered out. What is a small account? Well, under $1 million. How's that? I don't know. Generally, I mean, I would say probably if you asked our members, they would say probably under 25,000 or under 20,000. It's whatever, I say I have a rather large account that I trade off of when I'm doing 100 contract trades and stuff. I opened up this Trade Evade account to give it a shot, and I'm just trading it every day right now. This is going into the third week of trading since I opened it for demonstration purposes for our members so they could see what it was like.
I'd say for futures purposes, 500-600,
yeah, between
500 and 600 up to like $1,500 would probably be considered small.
Yeah.
If you're in stocks, regular stocks, $50 or $100, is doable. So
yeah, It's just it's in relationship to what your goals are. I started this temporary account here for $1,300. I started my Webull futures account with $700, so and build it up from there. But it's I don't know. It's just whatever you think. There's no real dollar amount that says this is a small account, this is a large. I would say if you have a small account, it means you can only trade small. You can't go trade big things, right? Obviously, you're not going to trade 100 contracts with a small account. You have to have a large contract or account to do that. But can I trade five micros? Yeah, that would be a small account type thing, right? With Trade Aveda micros, $50. So for $250, I can trade 5 micros and still make really good money doing that. So, so $500 on up is a small account to whatever, a couple thousands, whatever. And again, it's all your perspective of what money's. A millionaire doesn't think $5,000 may not be a lot of money, but if you only make $20,000 a year, and that would be a lot of money, right? It's all that. What is a micro? Micro is the smallest unit that you can trade. Well, there's actually nanos, but I don't want to muddy up the waters. A micro is 1 unit. It's the smallest you can trade. A E-mini, as a general rule, is worth 10 micros. So if I'm trading 1 E-mini, that's the same value as trading 10 micros. So 1 E-mini pays 10 times the amount of 1 micro. So I make 10 times as much. I'm paying 10 times as much for that, right? My losses are also 10 times greater. So that's why we start out trading the smallest units we can, which is a micro. Now, there are nano contracts on certain things, but that's neither here nor there. Those are limited. But micro is the smallest unit. It's 1/10 of a E-mini. So E-mini is the big boy ones, right? You make 10 times as much, literally, but you also lose 10 times as much in the same movement, right? Micros, generally, if you're trading gold is GC. Put an M in front of it. As a general rule, MGC, that would be your micro. Now, it's not 100% true, but generally, if you put an M in front of the ticker, that would be your micro contract. There are some, like the Russell is not MGC, is not MRTY, it's M2K for the Russell. The Russell's RTY, but generally when ones are 3 digits, like the Russell's RTY, the M does not work in front of it. It's for 2 digits, like gold. Gold is GC, so micro gold would be MGC. ES, which is the S&P 500, E-mini, the micro is MES. For NQ, that's a 2-digit one. It's, that's the E-mini. The micro would be MNQ. So generally put an M in front of it. Now, if it's a four-digit or 3-digit one, that usually is not the case. So that's how they do that. MIN, I don't know what MIN is. That's something totally different, probably on a different exchange or why I'm not able to trade. What's MIN? All right? Or you just mistype. You must have mistyped. All right, mini. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, minis.
Like MIN is mini India NTR index.
Yeah. With
Indian
futures, you're generally at a 20x leverage, where stock options, you're at 100. Again, that's a generalization. It's generally true. There's some that's more, some that's less. But generally, futures are 20 leverage and stock options are 100. So there's a difference there, too. So, yeah, I got you. All right. Typing some numbers in there. Make sure we're getting things popped in there. Okay, so that's how that works. Good questions today. Yesterday I was so tired and you guys weren't asking nothing. I was like, I need some quiet. My brain was mush. I just had to cut it off. All right, so here's the Russell, right there. The charts are the same on micros and minis, right? I mean, they're going to lay, they're 2 different charts, but you can lay them on top of each other. Now, what may be different is where your indicators, like VWAP and the MA200, might be a little bit different just because of the volume that gets traded, but the charts are the same. So actually, if I want to trade, I trade E-minis, right? That's because my count's that way, right? So all my charts are done on the E-mini main, right? So if I want to trade micros, I don't have none of that charted out. So what do? I pull up my E-mini chart, like RTY, if I'm going to trade RTY, and I'll slide it up on one of my other screens, and then I'll pull up M2K, which is the micro of the Russell, right? And there's the Russell. Got the wrong one up here though. M2K main. Here we go. There we go. So that looks better. So you can see it's exactly the same, right? So, but I don't have any line. I don't have my minis charted out, or my micros charted out. So I'll pull up my main chart up and I'll watch that for making my decisions on entry. But I'm trading this one here. So that's one way of doing it. Or you just got to chart both of them. I've been demonstrating charging micros here. So I'll probably this weekend, I'll go in and make fresh charts of all the micros so I don't have to deal with all that. Looking at two different charts, right? So, all right. What else we have here? Doug's handling questions over there. All right. Anyway, that's how the market is today. I'm working on here on this, on NQ right now. So I'm in a trade on my other account over here, which I'll just put this up here and show you. I've been in this here since I got out up here and then got back in once it broke in above again. So doing okay now. So anyway, so if you see me looking away, that's what I'm doing. I got my eyeballs in two different places. So ES is doing essentially the same thing. So anyhow, doing okay there. All right. So, all right. Any other questions right now? All right. We did do some, what did we discuss today earlier? Oh, about how the EWOs, how well they actually ran. You know, there were some that collapsed on, I believe, what was that, on oil? It kind of faded out. Oil was kind of goofy there for a little bit, but now it's okay. And with the platinum one, boy, that one there just could have been in that one all day. That wouldn't have been exciting, though, for our members, Simeon one trade all day, watching paint dry, right? This would have been a, I don't even know if I could have sat in that all day, to be quite honest with you. I mean, it just went straight down all day long, right? But when you're making money, you're making money. Now it's getting a little bit of jumping around here, but is it still, well, it's not quite as low as low. Here was your low down here, right? So it's pulled up a little bit, right? So I would have got out on a lot of these movements and stuff and got back in. So I might be taking a look at that tomorrow. I don't know. Well, tomorrow's the jobs data economic report at 8:30. So that's what I'm going to be doing it. Yes, the running joke is we have two main running jokes in American Dream Trading in our futures membership live Zoom calls right now. One is anytime Ralph calls out, tells you what gold's going to do, it's going to do the opposite of what it's doing. He mentions gold and gold crashes. And the other one is every time I go take a bathroom break, the market takes off. So that's getting to be a new style of trading around here. So anyway, just joking. Anyway, I'm doing well on this NQ trade right now. It's making money back anyway. Watching it over here off to the side. So looks good. Anyhow, all righty. See what we're doing here. So I'll let it go there. I got my stop in place, believe it or not. Thank you very much. Got it just below the 9 there, in case it pulls back. And all right, so you can see ES is probably doing the same thing, and it is. Very nice play there also. Nice EWO play there for quite a long time. And that's how that works. So here's ES. See how this chart is here? It goes straight up. Let me type in MES, and you'll see it's the same chart, right? And there it is. Looks exactly the same, does it not? Right? Now these indicators may be a few digits off or something just because these are traded separately, right? You have a lot of people that will trade this and a lot of people will trade the other. So oil is pulling back down, and let's take a look at YM. Is it still climbing? Yeah, it's getting a little heavy up there at the top now. But it's still, you can see it's still higher than what it was. That was just a nice run today. Nice, steady, easy trade, right? Those are the kind of things you like to see, right? And one of our members stayed in it, ran that for quite a while today. She did well. So, and she was only trading, I believe, 1 micro. So, and she made good money off of just 1 micro because she stayed in the trade longer. There's gasoline. Let's look at gasoline. I've traded gasoline a few times. That pays big too. Now this will rip your face off too if you're not careful. You got to know what you're doing. Gasoline really the best time in my personal opinion. And remember that and $1.25 will get you a small cup of coffee at McDonald's. Is between like the 7 a.m., 9 a.m. type of time period. Let's see if that's still true. I haven't traded gas in forever. Gasoline. Here's your 7 a.m. here. Yeah, it rose up. It was kind of, it did go up, I guess. Oh, and look where it dropped, right at 9 o'clock, right? So there's a nice rise. Now that doesn't look like much, but them little movements in gasoline prices, because they pay in the micro pennies, so it pays big on every little movement. So even this here, man, look at that rise up. That would have been a lot of money there. Gee, Christmas. That's a ton of money because it pays on the last digit. And I think gas pays every 5, I think, thousandths of a penny, I think. I forget. Haven't traded for so long, can't tell you what it is. Well, let's see, is that on my cheat sheet? Let me see. Yes, it is. It pays on the 1,000th. So every time this number, I'm going to go back to gasoline. Here's gasoline, right? So this pays on this is 2.0075. When that goes to 7.6, that pays $4.20 for every digit, every 10 thousandths digit. So 75, it goes up 1 digit. The last digit on here, every time it goes up 1, that's another $4.25 per contract. So that's a lot of money, right? So this one here was, let's just say that it was 70, and it went up to 83, right? That's 13, right? So you do the math on that. So that pays really nice. So one little contract, right? So anyhow, well, actually it went up. Yeah, whatever. Copper, I haven't looked at copper lately either. I like trading copper. I just haven't been. Again, NQ's been taking most of my attention here lately. So there's copper. It's had some nice movements too. Again, copper, you really want to wait, make sure you have volume with that. You don't want to trade that in a low volume environment. That will wreck you. The euro ended up being flat. It's in that channel there. I mean, it's in a downward trend, as you can see, but it's been trading within this tight range here lately. So you can do very well on that. What did Bitcoin do today? Let's take a quick look at that. Bitcoin is down. Went down to 109 there earlier. So anyway, I'm still making money. There we go. A little bit of a pullback, right? Not worried about a little pullback. I got in, I had a good entry there. Still up on that. If you get the bounce, now it's getting close to my stop. That's all right, because I got in down here. So I don't care what happens here. Now it's getting ready to stop me out. If it goes a little bit more down to about, what is it at? Let me see, what's that number? I got it at 23,606. That's where it's at. So that goes down to 23,606. It'll stop me out. But it hasn't broken hell below the 9 yet. So I'm still in the trade. Looks like I'm about ready to get stopped out here pretty quickly. It's getting heavy. As a matter of fact, I might just go ahead and lock in I'm going to wait a second here and see what it does here. It hasn't broken hell below the 9 yet. So I'm getting close, right? It's really close. Well, it's moving. It's holding its own there. I might be okay. We'll see. Where am I at here? Look at that. Oh, it got close. 2607. If this number hits 606 even, it'll stop me out. It's as close as it can get without touching me. All right, I got my stop up there fairly tight. So, but that's all right because I got in down here, like I said. So, So everything from here up, basically, roughly basically where this red line is, slightly lower right here is where I got in. And so everything between here and there is profit. So tight, tight, tight. What did that get to? Watching, watching, watching. Yep. Anyway. All right, I'm watching that. Well, let's go watch this here. What was I looking at? ES is probably doing the same thing. See that little heaviness, how it's getting heavy on the vine there, right? This actually ES didn't move as much. It's getting a little bit of a curve to it also, but not quite as severe looking as NQ's is, right? All right, so what you see on my screen is my Weeble count. This is a paper trading account, by the way. It's not a real count. I don't want to trade real in front of you because I got to concentrate, even though I am in a live trade. Out, stopped out now. That got me. That got me. Anyway, it's all right. I made good money on that one. Did good, good. So, got me by a hair, apparently. Because now it's back to 60, up there, that. All right, well, that was a good trade. I put my stop where I wanted to, just in case. So, anyway, that's what stops are for. Lock in your profits, right? Keep you from getting hit on a big knife pull. So, I don't know what I made on it. I ain't got time to look at that now. So, never count your money when you're still sitting at a table. There's always time for counting when the dealing's done, right? Somebody should write a song about that. All right. Type some numbers in there. There we go. Type the numbers in. All right. Again, AD coach is me, even though I'm not the coach. Why does the market move when I go to the bathroom? Never fails. Well, you know, that probably comes from me because every time I go to the bathroom, the market moves. Don't go to the bathroom. That's simple, right? Okay. Hey, James. Good to see you in here. Yeah, the power hour was crazy there at the end after I signed off. That's where you can make a lot of money or destroy your account at the same time. Don't do that. You're not an experienced trader. You have no business being during the power hour, especially in the last 10 minutes of it, right? All right. All right. Yeah, Tex, I was over here. I got my my live trade over here on, because I'm using TradingView. It's over here on one of my other monitors. I'm not doing it in a Weeble. And this is where my Weeble's where my big account's at. But this is paper trading here. So, all right, let's see if we can do some trading here. Let's see what we got available. What looks enticing? Well, you know, ES is still up there, right? It's kind of flat right now. It's channeling. Nothing enticing there. It is above the indicator. If it can break above this 97 line, whatever. It's 90, what is that? 96. Let's just call it 97 for all intents and purposes. I might be interested if it breaks and holds above that. NQ, yeah, I'm pretty much done with that. It's kind of the same thing, right? It's all these channeling along all these levels. So, what can we look at here? Let's see. What's oil? Oil, I don't like trading energy and metals after, say, like 1 or 2 o'clock because volume drops so much. It's not that you can't make money, it's just so slow, like paint drying, right? You can see this L2 here on oil. Look, it's hardly moving. Not much volume. Looks like my screen's froze, doesn't it? There is some movement, but it's just so slow. Can I get in there and make money? Yeah, I still can. Yeah, go ahead, NQ. Go right back up there, you prick. That's story, right? You're always going to leave money on the table. What I'm talking about here is after that stopped me out, locked in my profits there, and pop right back up again. You got to stop me out here on this candle, and now it's going back up to just to where it's at. But I made a few more dollars, yeah. But you know, I had my stop there for a reason, right? Number one, protect me against myself while I'm distracted. Well, anyhow.
That's a pretty long straight channel, huh?
Yeah, it is actually. Yep.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, it's technically diddling in the middle of that channel, but it's actually, even though it looks that way, it's actually going up, right? Channel's still in an upward trend. So
It's just a big stair stepper with a couple of potholes, but that's about
yeah,
it.
that's a shame. Now, look how much more it's going up since I got kicked out of it. All right, can I get back in? Yeah, well, it's
I am.
well, yeah. You're thanks. I'm talking to people right now, and I don't know that I want to get in while I'm distracted. I can paper trade it.
Hey,
Yes.
Jeff, out of
Yeah.
curiosity, did you just pop in, dude?
No, I've been here.
Okay. I've got
I'm
some
just,
photos
I'm a
of
quiet guy.
in Zoom chat. I
What's it
don't know if
look
you
like
saw 'em or
now,
not.
Doug?
It's still within my channel.
Yeah,
It's a good trade.
yeah. And I'm coming up here against the line. On this here, let me get back here. What I want to
Starting
do.
to flatten out a little bit, but it's still within
Yeah,
my
I mean
channel.
it's still can we eke a few bucks out of that, right?
Heck yeah, man.
Hang on here a minute. There we go. Yeah, I got a level right now. It's 620, 70, 620. What is it? I can't even read my own line there. Hang on a minute. What is that level? I have a pre-drawn level at 621.75, and it's approaching that now if it isn't already. Okay. I am now in this trade. We'll let it go here and see what happens. Right. There's my stop. Right. Down here it'll show you. It hasn't been. It's been executed. It just takes a few seconds to show up. Right. Hey, Jenny's here, putting her phone number out again. Don't nobody call that number. She's no good for you. Why is your chat updating? Mine sure ain't over here on TikTok. Something going on here or what?
Yeah, refresh your tab.
I am. I mean, I see people typing things here on my feed, but not on my monitor where I'm monitoring it at for some reason. All right, there we go. Trader B, you ain't right. That sounds like a good idea, though. I might look into that myself. Over on TikTok. Anyhow. All right. So I told you I had that at 621 line, and that's where it's at now. Whatever number I spewed out, and look what it's doing there. It's hanging up there, right? I knew there was a level there that I should have waited on to get out of, right? So now it's pulling back, right? So that's the purpose of having lines on your chart. Now I don't have it on this chart here, but it's whatever I got on there, 621.75, I believe it is, which is this line here. I'll move that up 621.75-ish. It's a little hard on Weeble to fine tune it sometimes, but anyhow, now it's going to kick back there. See what happens, right? So anyhow, again, this is a paper trading count here anyway. It's not real, but I still like to trade it like it's real, right? So I got stopped out there, right? So what I want to do is really wait for this to go above that line that I called out before I entered the trade. I thought it was. Nanya, he needs the area code. Call Jenny. Let's know what Jenny's area code is. Does anybody know who Jenny is? Does anybody know Jenny? Is anybody old enough to know what that means? What I'm talking about over there on TikTok? Other than Trader B? Yeah? Or Nanya? All right. 867-5309. Come on. Come on, you got to know what that means. All right. She doesn't give
She's
an area
my
code.
ex.
Your ex?
She's my ex, Mark.
Oh, is she? Okay.
She's trying to stalk me.
Okay. All right. So, Tommy Two-Tone, you're right. Right answer. There we go. All right. If you haven't today, head on over to our website, AmericanDreamTrading.com, and there you'll find a link to our free Discord. And you can sign up for that. Once you verify your account, you'll have instant access to our Traders Lounge, where you can interact with other members of American Dream Trading. You can discuss trades, ask questions. There's some educational channels and things of sort, some discount channels in there with some affiliate links that you can get discounts off of some of your favorite things in the world. What else we have? And more. And if you also see about halfway down on our page, also link to all our different memberships that we have here at American Dream Trading. Membership has its privileges It opens up all the other channels. It opens up additional trading time. We start training and trading at 4 a.m. each and every morning here on a live Zoom call for our VIP Gold, Diamond members. That starts at 4 a.m. Eastern, and it goes through 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Our premium members, which is our entry-level membership, get you started. They start with a live Zoom call at 8:45 every morning through 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, every day. Live Zoom call. You can open your mic, ask questions. Just anything you want to know, right? Hang out and listen to people teach all day long. Also, discuss trades as they happen. Again, we don't tell anybody what to buy or sell or when to buy or sell it because we're not a call-out group. We are an education training company. So we'll never tell you when to buy a stock. But we will educate you on how to do that, how to make wise decisions. What do you look for? How do you use indicators? How do you use historical levels? How do they all interact with each other? And these are things you learn over with time and experience, and we do that. What different trading strategies are there? What trading strategies do I use in an up market? What trading strategies should I use in a down market? What about a sideways market that's consolidating? What do I use, right? What are the many different ways I can use things, right? So if you ask 10 of us in here right now live in our membership, you'll probably get 10 different answers on what strategy they're currently employing. But you probably will hear more of, I'm doing the 2-minute EWO strategy, or I'm scalping off the 9, those type of things. But there's multitudes of different trading strategies that Coach educates us on every single day. And speaking of Coach, he is live every day, Monday through Friday from 9 to 11 Eastern Time. I'm live every day, Monday through Friday from 2 to 4. And then we have our aftermarket show at 4 p.m. with our host, Don, and training moderator also on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. And speaking of YouTubes, if you haven't been over to the YouTubes, if you're on like TikTok, go over to our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. Subscribe to that. We also have over 2,000 free training videos over there for you to look at on your own time, right? As much as you want. Watch whatever ones you want. I would highly recommend you go to the tab section of our video channel there and start watching the 2-minute EWO trading strategy. You'll see many over there for that. So head on over there. If you haven't had it, you know, issues I have with TikTok from time to time, right? About every hour and 15 minutes, a half hour, TikTok throws up a puzzle piece. If I can't get it completed in time, it's going to disconnect TikTok. Now, I've been typing in this chat the whole time, so better not even think about making me confirm anything. The main reason is this system here just does not like that puzzle piece. It does not load up for whatever reason. So, and then you guys get disconnected. So, anyway. If you look over on our YouTube live feed, Doug has been kind enough, or James, I'm sorry. James, well, Doug did earlier. James right now has put links to all of our promos that we have going on right now. We have 3 different 2-week trials, 14-day trials that you can sign up at a greatly reduced cost. This is a kick the tire special. You can get our 14-day premium membership that starts training and trading at 8:45 through 4 p.m. each day. That's $19 for a 2-week trial. We also have our crypto is a 2-week trial. They have live Zoom trainings on Wednesday nights at 7:15, and they also do pop-up Zoom calls from time to time also. They're pretty regular with the Wednesday night ones. That's also $19 for 2 weeks. We have the futures, which is what we're here today talking about. It's $49 for 2 weeks. Well, why is that one more for the same time to time? Well, because we also include Coach's 3.0 indicators for TradingView. As long as you have a subscription to TradingView, you can use that Coach's indicators. This is Weeble. You know, I shared that other screen with you on a regular basis. That comes included with that. As long as you're a paid member, you can continue to use those. We also have a 14-day trial on our VIP membership. That's a next higher level up. That they start training and trading at 4 a.m. Eastern Time through 4 p.m. So you get a full 12 hours on a live Zoom call. and hang out and learn and learn and learn and ask questions. That starts at 4 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. So those are the main promos we have. Now we also have our Diamond membership, which includes everything that we have. Heard us talking about that extensively. You can get that for $850 a month or $7,500 a year. We no longer offer the lifetime membership on that. So you can check that out. You can get the VIP Gold Complete packages and on and so forth. We have different ways of paying. You can pay, of course, annually. One payment a year, you save, you basically get 2 months free versus paying monthly. So you can save quite a bit of money that way. Highly encourage you to do annually and save that extra money, and you can invest the difference. See how that works? See that? Huh? That's how that works. But they're all of our memberships are available on a monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, or annual basis. So Nastrom says, open is exploding. Exploding, really? Is it that great? Is it exploding? Let's take a look at Open Door here and see what it is, right? I don't know that I'd call that exploding, but yes, it has been a nice trade all day. Beautiful trade, as a matter of fact. Look at that, right? Ever since 12 o'clock, well, I guess it is since 12 o'clock, right? It's actually really taken off since about 1:15. Today, 12:45-ish. And it's been gone up. It's gone up here, or what has it gone up? It's going to just say it's 5.5 to, it's went up about 50, 60 cents already. Yep, that's a very good trade. Yeah, we've traded that. We traded the IPO, or whatever they issued more shares, whatever it was. And they rode that up for quite a while. I didn't personally trade it, but a lot of members did when that was available. It went up really high there for a while. Anyway, thank you, Tammy, for following the host over there on TikTok. Appreciate it. All right, what else we got? All right, let's go back to NQ is still probably climbing without me, right? I could have jumped back in it, I guess, but I didn't. All right, still climbing. It's at 622. And where's my next line up there? 621.75. I have another big line at 38. Do I think it's going to go up that far? That's quite the reach, right? I do have a little minor level here at 26. Isn't that what I just said? I said 38. That's on this chart. That don't mean anything. So, see, I can enter this trade. Bang, bang, right? Get in. Get in. It's got to break through up through here. I said I had a line at 638, so I'm going to move this line here to 638. Better visual. I'm looking at my other chart. That's where I'm getting that number from. So, around there somewhere. Close enough. Not exactly the same, but close enough. For all intents and purposes, this is my paper trading account again. So, I keep forgetting to change my stop loss on that. Still got too small of a stop loss on that. That's what happened to me last time on the paper trading one. So I'm going to get stopped out. This is too tight of a stop for trading NQ right now. It's pushing 30, and I only have a 25. When I'm on this paper trading, it's a little thing here. If you trade 100 contracts on paper trading, that you can't adjust your stop. Kind of a crazy thing. So might as well just not trade with one. It's paper trading, right? That way I can let it move more than what I wanted to. That would be about down here somewhere. All right. Nastrom, we don't tell people when to get in and out of trades here. We're not a call-out group, so please refrain from doing that. You're welcome to stay, but do not tell people when to get in or out of trades. All right, that's up to each individual to make their own decisions based on their trading. So you can't say in here, get in something or get out of something. Thank you. Appreciate it. So if you would withdraw your comment, I'd appreciate it. Not kicking you out or anything. Just you can undo your comment there. Don't tell people when to get in or out. We don't do that. And there was a reason for that. We're not licensed financial advisors, anybody here at American Dream Trading. And as such, we can't not give you investment, financial, or tax advice. Right? So I will hide your comment if you can't withdraw it yourself.
And there's not a mechanism to do that, Mark.
Huh?
I can't find a mechanism to be able to do it.
Well, you just have to hit the mute. Then that's the whole time. You can withdraw your own comments, but you know what I mean? If I mute him, I really don't want to mute him. He's not doing anything outlandish other than saying get in something. I'll give you about 30 seconds, Nastrom, to remove your get in comment there if you would be so kind. Appreciate it. If not, I'll have to mute you. I don't want somebody coming in here and seeing that comment. You know what I mean? You get the wrong idea. Thoughts on Microsoft? They make good software. Well, maybe they don't. Anyhow. What do I think about it? I haven't looked at a Microsoft chart in forever. We are here to talk about it, but we'll look at it. A chart's a chart, right? What do you want to know what my thoughts are? What specifically would you like to know? Again, I can't give you financial advice, but what is it you're seeking here? Levels or what? What do I think it's going to do? Where is it going to be at 6 months from now? What type of thing you want to know? So thank you for that follow there, Psalms. Appreciate it. So MP003, what is it more specifically you would like to know? What are my thoughts is kind of a broad question. Narrow down what you want to know. Give you a minute here. Did I see that comment went away? Did you take care of that, Doug, or what? No? All right. So I need to know what you want to know about Microsoft. If you're still there, MPO3. If you're typing something in there, I can't see it. Oh, I see. Okay, Doug, you took care of it. Yep, never mind. All right. What else we got? Let me get back to my trade that I'm in, my fake trade, my paper trade. Here in Q. Am I still in the money here? I don't know. Can't see. Can't see. Let me pull this down here. Again, I just jumped in that willy-nilly kind of because it was already going up. Is it still going up above where I paid for it? Yeah, it's above where I paid for it, but it's hanging out down there. About break-even kind of level here. Again, it's starting to show a little bit of heaviness in this the bottom half of the channel. Just hanging there. It hasn't broken hell below the 9 yet. If you got in earlier, there's no reason to get out of this trade, right? It hasn't broken hell below the 9 yet. So, what's the first step I should take to start day trading? Get educated. Learn what you need to learn. Do not fund a live account at all, ever, right? You need to get the education first. You need to understand the basics. You need to understand the software. You need to understand what's a double top, what's a double bottom, what's VWAP, what's a 200, what's an indicator, what's a historical level on my chart, how do I get them there, right? There's a lot to learn. Now, once you start learning the basics, the other stuff will come a lot quicker. So it's not like it's going to be a total slugfest to try to learn everything you need to know to trade. But you don't want to get the cart before the horse, okay? Take the time to get the education to learn what you need to do, because if you don't, I can guarantee you it's a recipe for disaster of wrecking your account and going broke and losing money like crazy. It's hard enough to make money in here when you know what you're doing, right? If you're just in here learning, you'll wreck your account and you'll be out all that money. So don't do that. Please get the education first. Can I learn that on my own? Sure you can. You can join American Dream Trading. We'll educate you and help you develop an actual skill, right, to day trade, whether it's stock options, crypto, futures, you name it, right? Listening to the sound of Coach's voice and embracing with an open arms an open cup, empty cup, what he's trying to tell you. So that is what worked for me also. I've been here with him for now almost going on 3 years, and it's worked out for me very well. Now, did it come fast and easy? No. I threw away a lot of money, right, because I didn't want to listen to Coach's thing, right? And I jumped in trading stock options, which is not what you should do. You should start out by trading stocks, right? And so, I was very successful as far as I was concerned in my own eyes, how I define success. And everybody's got their own definition of it. But I also threw a lot of money away that I'd love to have back, right? So I tried to get the cart before the horse. Don't do that, right? Get the education first. So, Am I going to be one of the traders in platinum? I guess that's assumed that I would be. Coaches never asked me specifically if I would. It doesn't exist yet. It's still in a development phase, and then we're going to do probably a test to see what kind of interest is in there. If there is enough interest in that program, then coach will roll it out. It's not ready for rollout yet. Will I be one of them in there? Probably. I don't know. Right? I trade live. I've been trading live every day for 3 weeks in the futures membership. You could have been in with the futures membership. You could have watched me trade live every day for the last 3 weeks. Tomorrow will be the end of the third week. So they watch me lose money today. They watch me make money today. They watch me do good things. They watch me do dumb things. That's the benefit of it, right? Yes. So the answer to that is probably most likely yes. All right. It'd be like live trading, on my own kind of thing, right? Because there's no talking back and forth kind of thing to distract me. Having somebody watch me doesn't bother me, but I want to be laser focused with no distractions. That's the thing, especially when I'm trading my large account. I don't want any distractions at all because I'm trading big money and I don't want distract. Would I trade my big live account in front of the futures members? Probably not, right? There's too much going on. And, we're calling out different things. Oh, hey, gold's run. Take a look at gold, or can you look at this? Can you look at that? So that matter of fact, I'm probably going to trade my big account tomorrow. I haven't traded it for 3 weeks. And I kind of want to see if I can profit from the news event tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning. Look at that thing take off now. Look at that. Broke it back up again. Did not break and hold below the 9 at any time, did it? Went below the 9, but it didn't break away from it. That's what you call trusting your indicators, right? Type of thing. So, yes, the answer is most likely I will be. Depends. I'm already committed to doing everything else, so, will I even have time to do it? Yeah, I don't know. Well, things have to be different. Will we need more moderators in the futures for me to do that and all that jazz? I don't know. It's in the development stages right now. We'll see. I don't have a definite answer. I think everybody assumes I'm going to. Let's put it that way. Oh God, I forgot to change my stop loss again. Anyway, I'll just cancel it out. I can add one in manually, I guess. Where's my orders at? Quantity. Orders. This is what you got to know how to do, right? All right, so I want to go here. I can click that, pop up that. I want to put where's my stop loss here? What number do I want? I want it down here. What is that number? 20, what is called 21. Oops, wrong box. 23621.00. All right, here we go. Okay. Oh, didn't click the right box, did I? Hang on, let me close this. Didn't do it right. Back to this again here. Everything's scrunched up together down here. I don't need to be wasting time doing this anyway, working here. Why doesn't that show up under working? Oh, should. Anyway, I ain't gonna mess with it. I ain't wasting more time going through that. What's in the development is our platinum membership, new level. If you had the diamond membership already, it would be automatically included in that. It's where one of the things will be part of the diamond membership will be ADT TV, where you'll get to watch other people trade live. In other words, the successful traders, right? The other millionaires and coach and whoever, right? Again, it's still in development phase. Don't know when that's going to be released. It may never be released. Coach doesn't release anything until it's ready, as you know. He's very slow to do that, but it will be, it's in the works. And again, we got to gauge interest, right? Is it worth investing all that money and setting everything up and paying whatever, right? To do that kind of thing. So hopefully that'll happen. Wall Street, thank you. See you back again. Thank you for sharing the lives. Anyway, and first step on trading is to get the education. And then you would progress, once you get good and understand things, then you would progress to paper trading for a while. And you do that till you master using your broker software and then start trading, paper trading real trades in real time with fake money. And when you know that you know, and you know that you know that you know what you're doing, and you're consistent every day doing that, then you would start progressing to trading live money on very, very, very small increments. And then you would build up your account and go from there. Look at that thing taking off like crazy, huh? Right? Look at that. And then that's 315. Anything could happen here, right? This thing could just take off. It's at a new high for the day today. It's also at a daily high. I have a line on my chart right here where that wick is at, which is at 638. That is a daily high, historical high, with my historical levels that I had marked on my chart earlier. It's there. It's not today's high. It's a historical high. So I would expect resistance and a pullback right here at this 638 mark, right here where this top line's at, right? So what am I going to do? I'm going to go ahead and take my profit. Bang. There you go. Right? That was a $10,000, $11,000 trade right there with 100 contracts. But fake money, right? So I expect a pullback right here. Now, does that mean it's not going to go through? Doesn't mean that at all. But I would expect, because this is a very strong historical line, that it may pause here for a second or two. Is there orders above that right now? Showing on the L2? No. It shows the orders are coming down. People's going to take profit because if I know that's a daily high, historical. Do I use Starlink for internet for faster speeds to execute trades? Well, that's the only option I have is Starlink. I live in a rural area, don't have any neighbors I can see. I like it that way because I don't like people. That's not true. But anyway, I'm a boomer, right? I'm supposed to hate everybody. That's the only option I have for internet is Starlink. If it wasn't for Starlink, I could not be doing what I'm doing, and I could not have, gotten to where I'm at today without Starlink. So do you think I like Elon Musk? I don't care what your opinion is of Elon Musk. I love Elon Musk because he's made this different lifestyle available to me and my family. So you can badmouth him all you want. I love the guy, right? I love the technology he's provided. And that's Starlink. Internet. It's the only way I can be online. I have cell service, yes, but it's not fast enough to day trade on, right? So, yep. Well, I'm not in the middle of Ohio, but I am in Ohio, yes. So, that's why I like him. I don't care what anybody says about him. You can hate him all you want if that's how you feel about him. Doesn't matter to me. It don't hurt my feelings any. I don't know the guy personally either, He may be a total jerk for all I know. But I love him. I love the technology. I love how he's changed my life without even knowing it, right? Starlink's changed a lot of people's lives. I'm not the only member trading on Starlink, by the way. So, yes, I depend on it. It's the only way I can connect to the internet. I stream all my TV and all that, everything. I'm all total streaming and all that stuff, so. Because actually I live in an area that I had like the satellites before they like Dish and DirecTV. I can't even get with the TV tower. I can't even pick up at a couple stations where I'm at. That's because they're far away from me. So very limited without the internets, the interwebs, being able to stream. And so you don't think I don't have some love for what he's done for my life? Well, he does. And if you want to hate on him, have at it. This is the wrong channel to be bad-mouthing that man. I'd kick you out. No, I wouldn't. You're entitled to your opinion also. Just saying. I have a reason to like the man. You know what I mean? I have a bunch of zeros that makes me like that guy in my accounts. So you can understand why I would have a extremely biased opinion of him. I'm not here to talk about him, but anyway. But thanks for asking. Yes, it doesn't. I don't have any issues. Once in a while, it's like any other internet. You're going to have periods where I found a lot of time right before 4 a.m. in the space in between the satellites, it was get a few seconds disconnection there, enough to kick me out of the Zoom call, and I have to go wait on to kick back in. Whenever it does go down, it's most of the time I don't even notice it, right? But it picks up from one satellite goes across, the other one picks up. They keep back and forth transferring as they go across the sky, yada, yada, yada. You can look that up, how that works. But yes, you can tell my love just how much I'm still talking about it, right? So, all right. What other questions you got? All right, Alpha. Hope to see you again tomorrow, next time, whenever you can go. Make sure you have your notifications turned on. Time for you to go to work. You can listen as you go, right? And here we go for another breakthrough here. Just going to break on up through my strong level. We'll see here. I have that. What did I say it was? 638. I want to see it break and hold above this level because I would consider this, is it really a strong level? Well, it's a long term. It hits this multiple times on a long term to set this level here when I did my charting. So I really want to see this break and hold above this level in particular before I enter trade. Can I enter? Watch. Okay, I'll enter. All right, breaking. I like the wait on the break and holds. If you don't, then it can pull back on you. It didn't really tell me it was going to break and hold here. So I entered in without waiting on the hold. Let's see what the result is, right? I would guess it's going to pull back on me, and I'm going to lose money in this trade, right? Well, you can see I'm down, what does that say? Got to get my cataract out of the way. What does that say? $4,500 down because I didn't wait on the break and hold, right? I already told you this was a what I call a critical level. It's a historical level. It didn't get through the first time, didn't get through the second time, didn't even quite get there to the third time, but close enough. It did kind of peek through there, right? And I entered a trade above that level without waiting on a break and hold. And what do I mean by break and hold? I want to see, let's just pretend this is the break candle. Let's pretend this candle went through. I want to see the next candle form on the shoulder of the previous candle and with upward momentum. I didn't even wait for the second candle to form up here, and look what happened. So it did not break away from this critical level, right? Now I did that on purpose to show you, right? There's a financial penalty for not following some simple trading strategies. And these are things you learn as you go, right? Coach teaches these things. Now, does that mean it's not going to go up there anyway? No, it doesn't mean that. But, I was down, I don't know how much it really went. I was down $4,500 there at one point, right? So by waiting on that break and hold, it gives you a little bit more confidence the trade wants to go that way, right? So I really want to see the candle start on the shoulder. This one didn't even start on the shoulder, really. Well, it kind of did, I guess. Such a thin candle, you could argue that it did. If it doesn't start on the shoulder, that could indicate a little bit of weakness, right? It started at a lower price. So, anyhow. So, there I am. Now I'm up 3,000 that fast. That's how much 100 contracts can fluctuate on you. I was down 4,500. Now I'm up, well, I was up 5,000. So there was almost a 10,000 price swing between that little bit of movement on 100 contracts. So you can see the effect of being able to trade larger works, right? So anyway, yep. So there we go. A lot of good questions today. Yep. I'm YT. He says Elon's a blessing to our generation. Yeah, he is. Look at the technology and the things he's done. He doesn't just do Starlink. He does the Tesla, and he does the Boring Company, and he's got the robotics, and that's what's going to rule the world, right? Self-driving cars. He's got actual robots. He's not a car company. He's a tech company, right? So, and he's into AI and all that other stuff. Hey, Hudson, how's it going there, buddy? How's stuff down there in the bayou? Hudson's our local celebrity. He is. We call him Studson. Yeah, he's a stud, man. He's a fine, good, if I do say so myself, don't take this wrong, but, he's a fine-looking guy, right? He'd be a catch for any woman out there. So ladies, you're looking for somebody. I believe he's still single. I don't know if that's changed, but, just saying. He'd be quite the catch, right? He does have 11 toes, though. You have to put up with that. He's got an extra toe on his one foot. It's kind of freaky. But, if you can put up with that kind of thing, maybe just because if you have kids, one of them might be born with it, I don't know. I don't know if that bothers the ladies or not, but, So, it's kind of freaky looking, though. Not really. I'm teasing. It's a joke.
Just more to massage.
It's a joke. Anyhow, he's one of our paid members, by the way. That's why I'm making fun of him. I'm not making fun of a total stranger. Even though I'm not afraid to do that either. Because I'm a boomer, right? I can use that as an excuse. Oh, you were in prison yesterday. Is that what you just said? Oh, you were at the new prison. Okay. Angola prison. Someplace you'd like, pretty nice? You wouldn't mind staying there or what? What do you think? Brand new prison in Angola. I take it Angola is a town in Louisiana somewhere. Not familiar. So anyway. So apparently, oh, really? The new alligator Alcatraz is now Angola. It's called the Louisiana lockup. Ah, wasn't familiar with that. I didn't catch that news. Trying to get out of this here. Hang on. What? Oh, see what happened there. I was talking, watching my other screen. That came down and filled the order, I guess. Did it? Or not? No, it didn't. I thought I completed the order. That's why it wouldn't let me click out of it. All right. Anyway. So. Understood. All right. You still single there? You know, what wants to fix us up? You know, I got a live program going on here, you know. All you do is, you know, we can just make this a dating show if you want, you know. Yeah, I know you're a busy guy and all that. You probably wouldn't want to be married to him anyway. He's never home. He's always on the road doing TV stuff. So, anyhow. So, good. Good. Do any trading today there, Hudson? All right. What else we got going on here? 22, 40, 50 people right now. All right. 21, 22. All right. Let's look for something to trade here. I mean, the market's kind of, it's stair-stepping up, but it's nothing hugely exciting here. Let's see if we can find something exciting. What else we got here? We got the Russell. What's the Russell doing? You mean to tell me the Russell's still going up too? Yeah. Should we even look at the Dow, Doug? I don't know. What do you think? I know it's going to upset somebody if I do that. Yeah, let's do it anyway. I don't care if I upset people.
Do it.
Do it. Oh, look at that. Hey, Christina. Market's still going up over there. Just so you know. Just thought I'd point that out to you.
I mean, honestly, NQ has had the best move in the afternoon.
Yeah? Oh, NQ, you mean? No. Yeah.
Just,
monetary
it's
wise,
gorgeous.
right? So,
You know?
yeah, I'm back in it again. I'm doing well. Once it come down to that, when it came down, the silver went below the 9, touched 21, I got back in there. So that's 622-ish, or whatever it was. This is what I don't like when it doesn't show the contracts. It doesn't tell me the price I got in like it does when you show it. So if I put my cursor over there, that is at 619. So I got in it. There. What is this? Wait a minute. The numbers are all moving around. I looked at the wrong one. No, I got it in 620. 620.50 actually. So where am I at now? 630. Getting a little heavy. I might be taking some profits here. Oh, we got here's candle right here. Good thing I took a look at it, seen it was getting heavy. Let's see what this candle's going to do. I might take my profit here. Oh, it's pulling up. What's the L2 showing? Anything? I'm talking about NQ and private trade over here off to the side. So I don't really want it to go below 628 if I can help it. If I can't, whatever. There's some orders down there, 627. I think I might take my profit here. Lock it on. What time is it? 3:30? Yeah, anything crazy can happen. I'll wait here, see if this pulls up. If it wants to pull to the upside a little bit and go back up there, then I'll stay in it. In fact, I'm just going to slide my stop up. That way I don't have to deal with it. I'm just going to slide it up there real tight. Where do I want to put it at? Let's go top of these candles right here. That would be 625. Let's go 626. I put my stop at 626. So I should lock it in now. It's still sitting there. What's the orders look like? I got it set parked at 626 right now. See what happens. Get stopped out. I still made pretty good money. All right. 6:30, 30 minutes left in the trading day. Could get very volatile. All right. Thanks everybody for the likes and the shares. Appreciate it. Make sure you click that subscribe button also if this is your first time here, right? Make sure that you get notified of any upcoming broadcast. We are live here at American Dream Trading for free 3 times daily, Monday through Friday. Coach is live from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm live from 2 to 4 Eastern Time, and our aftermarket show starts at 4 p.m. Eastern over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading, with our host, Dawn. Head on over there tonight. Did she post a theme yet here or not? What are tonight's shows about? I didn't look at the Discord to see if she
I haven't
did
seen
or not.
anything yet.
Usually she has it posted by now. I would think she would, wouldn't she? Half hour before the show. Let me look in the... Where's it at? That channel. We got a channel just for that, don't we? That's under the... Let's see.
Beyond the chart.
Beyond the chart. There it is.
Yeah, she didn't even
Not
post
yet.
it last night. I had to go into YouTube to find it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, the last time it was 9-2.
9-2, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, she hasn't put anything in there yet. She might be involved in some trading or something right now. Can't get out of her trade. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd say contact her, but she wouldn't see it anyway. So, all right. So we're watching that 626 level there, and I think I'm about to get smacked here. It's that close right there. Oh, it came within a quarter. Oh, that was close. That's as close as you can get without getting stopped out there. Came within 1 tick of stopping me out. 626. It is heavy though on the vine. It's still debating whether it wants to come down. I'm most likely going to get stopped out here. It's getting close. I can lock in my profit right now and be up 8 ticks more, and I might just do that. I am going to do that. All right, I'm taking my profit right at 628 if I can get it. Let's see if I can click fast enough. Come on. And there. Oh, doggone it. It went up. Well, we could have got it 629. Anyway, I'm out. I got it at around 628 and a half or something. So that was pretty good. Pretty good there. That was another 20 to 20, 26, 28, 28. So that was seven, just say $7, however you want to look at it, times 4. You can do the math on that. How much is that for $5? 7 times 4 is 28. Times 5 is what? Huh? It's 28 times 5. 140. Ain't bad. I was doing one E-mini. Been doing E-minis here. And I am now, let me look. Let me look. Yeah, I'll type it in the Zoom chat where I'm at now. Here, you'll laugh. I have recovered. Let's just put it that way. Oop, wrong button. Here. Look in the Zoom chat, paid members. This is what my profit is above where I started today. I'll take that. That's green. Don't laugh. Anyway. Yeah, I did some, well, I don't know that they were necessarily bonehead trades today, but essentially they were, right? I did some things that were, let's just say, high-risk trades that I really shouldn't have taken, right? But, doggone, come on. We only got a few minutes left, and now you're going to stop me out? We've detected inactivity on your live. Baloney. Oh, I got the puzzle piece. I get one chance to get it, and this thing does not like it. Let me see here. Then the other problem is it going to process it? So I'm going slow. I can't believe the puzzle piece actually loaded up. Go back. I overshot it a little bit. Hang on here. Ta-da! I was successful. Let's see if it recognizes that it's successful. Unable to verify. Come on! I hit that puzzle piece perfectly. No reason. See, it's something to do with the software here that's on this thing. Right. Yep. See, I'm hitting refresh and it won't do it. There's no way to undo this thing. So it looks like you're going to get kicked out of here, TikTok. I did the puzzle piece perfectly, but it wouldn't process the information. Anyway, I think they hate me. Anyway, we're getting. Good thing I did get out of that trade because look, it's coming down now, isn't it? Over there. Let's see if I can do that audio thing, if it'll let me do that again today or not. If this ever refreshes. So. All right. I won't even give you the audio chance here. All right, let me try this audio version. Oh, wait. Now it's going to load that thing up for the puzzle again. We'll see if it does or not. Oh, wow. I got the puzzle piece loaded up again. There's a miracle itself. All right, let me try one more time here. I hate these puzzle things. Okay, successfully did it. Are you going to recognize it this time? No. Unable to verify. Anybody else have that trouble that does TikTok lives? It's just me. This is just me. Anyway, saying I got about 2.5 minutes before you guys get kicked off here if I can't get it to recognize the puzzle piece. Oh, it's going to try to load it again. At least that part's working a little bit better, even though it's not verifying my moving the puzzle piece. And I've been typing in that box all day today. It says not detecting activity in your live. Well, I got people typing questions in like crazy, and I'm putting in numbers, right? Try to tell me we don't have activity. Yeah, well. I complain about this every day, don't I? I should probably just not worry about it anymore. I just don't like to lose you guys, that's all. You guys came here for a reason, right? That's why you should have a backup account. Go to YouTube. If you haven't done it already. You're about to get disconnected here on TikTok. You need to go over to our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. Yep, now it won't even load back up again. Hold on, why fight this thing, wasting time. So for those of you on TikTok, I always, if this is your first time here, this TikTok live studio gives my systems fits and does not like recognizing the puzzle piece thing whenever you got to slide it into verify. Keeps telling me there's no activity on my feed, and when you guys are typing and asking questions, I'm typing, right? So, yeah, it's not going to let me do it. Got less than a minute. So TikTok, if you really want to continue watching the show, there's 25 of you left here today. You can head on over and join the other people over on our YouTube channel, which is American Dream Trading. Go over there, and you can watch the rest. This is not going to pan out here, so anyhow, apologize for that, but there's just nothing I can do about it. It's just one of them things. So it's a software issue is what it is. So anyhow, yep, too late. Got about 25 seconds apparently. So TikTok, I thank you all for being here. We are live here every single day of the week between 2 and 4. I'm about to lose you again. Here's giving me the puzzle piece one last time. I'll go ahead and do it one last time, but it's probably going to get the same result, actually, I would imagine. Let's see. There it is, trying to verify it. You going to do it or not? About to get disconnected here in a few seconds. Head on over to American Dream Trading's website right now. YouTube channel, I'm sorry. Goodbye, TikTok. Unfortunately, you're getting disconnected here by them, not by me. So head on over American Dream Trading channel. There they go. Got it. 20 minutes left. It finally puts that thing up there. All right. Well, anyway, there's enough of that. Your live was discontinued for inactivity. Okay. All right. Anyway, anybody else still here? Hello. See if the numbers go up over on, yeah, the numbers have gone up a couple over on YouTube, so some of them must have went over there. See a few more people watching on YouTube. So hopefully you went over there. How many followers do we have on YouTube? 16,000, that's how many we have. 16,200 plus subscribers on our YouTube channel. I don't know how many we have on TikTok. What's the number on TikTok? I haven't looked at that lately. It's higher than that, but TikTok is where a lot of people watch us at. So, all right, wake up over there on the YouTubes. What's going on over there? Yeah, huh? What's happening? Nobody's typing nothing. Nobody's asking questions. Who showed up over there? Oh, there's more people coming in now. There we go. There must be a couple of them coming over from the TikToks. If you are, type in a 1. Let me know you came over from TikTok. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right. So we have about 20 minutes, 18 minutes left in the market today. It is at a critical level. It's at that 638 level that was at earlier that it failed to break and hold above through, right? That I talked about. This is a day. Is this the one that's the day? Let me see. What was the day one? That's not it. It must have been down there lower. When it was down there earlier. Oh, that's a 2-minute line. That's not that strong, but it's there. It is there. It's a level. It's a 2-minute level. Historical level 638 to the upside. So it's got to break and hold above that to be able to continue going upward. Now it is about to get into the most violent time of the you know what I'm trying to say, power hour. That's the word I'm looking for, power hour. So anybody that's in here right now, did you just come over from TikTok? If you did, type it in 1 in the YouTube chat box there if you would. And if you're first time here, make sure you click subscribe and the notification button over there on our YouTube channel also. And don't forget, we have over 2,000 free training videos that you can watch at any time of the day or week. Make sure you take advantage of that. And don't forget about our promos that we have running. We have the 2-week trials for $19, either on our premium or our crypto memberships. And we also have the $49 2-week trial on futures, which does include Coach's 3.0 indicators for you to use on your subscription to your TradingView software. And we also have the VIP 2-week trial for $79, Doug? What was it? Was it 79? 75? Let me scroll up. VIP is 79 for a 2-week trial. That gets you training, and training starting at 4 a.m. in the morning. 12 hours a day on live Zoom call. Training and trading all day long. So check those out. Get them now. Over our website, AmericanDreamTrading.com. I can say it now because I'm not on TikTok anymore. AmericanDreamTrading.com. Did I say what our website was? AmericanDreamTrading.com. Now, I thought it was funny for me to say that, but TikTok don't like you giving out website names for some reason. So, anyway, it's screwy over there. Anyway, doesn't matter. So, what else we got going on here? We also have our diamond membership, $850 a month or $7,500 a year. That's our all-inclusive membership. Includes everything that we have. Includes all of our memberships, and it includes all the a la carte programs that we have. I mean, coach's mentorship, $6,000 a year by itself, so you can see the value of that. I get you once a week with coach and other training moderators for over an hour a day in a live Zoom call on a small group settings. All right. So the word of the day is Hudson's in prison. Is that what you read there, James? That's what I read. What about you, Chicken Nugget? Is that what you read? Huh. Wait till I tell Coach Hudson's in prison. Wow. Okay. That's how I read it. I might, I got a cataract, so, I may not have quite seen it right, but that's going to be my story anyway. I'm going to stick to it. All right, so we're getting into that dangerous time where you can see this thing spike up or down rapidly. It is channeling in this back down in this area right now. Does that mean it's going to pull? People are going to sell off? They might. It's been a nice run up here, here in the last couple hours since we've been live, right? If I was able to make some money there also in the process. I could have made more if I was watching it like a hawk, but it's okay. I accomplished what I wanted to on them 4 trades, so I didn't sit in it as long as I wanted to or whatever. I might have gave up a little bit of profit. I know I did on the first one. I could have sat in a little longer, but I didn't realize it was going to do what it was going to do at that time. Back down there at that 600 level, so whatever it was, somewhere down there. That number rang a bell, I think. Yeah, it's down there. When it got there at that 600 level when I jumped in there the first time. So anyway, yeah, I was kind of wondering whether, I was going to recover from that or not. But I did. So green is green. It doesn't matter how much green you is. As long as you're green, it's better for you psychologically. So sometimes I get in my own way, right? And so now let's do a thing here. All right. Well, I think this are going to go crazy. Look, it's what am I looking at? That's gold. I ain't looking at gold. Let's go back to NQ. Where's NQ at? NQ. All right. Oh, it's in an upward trend. It's probably going to keep going that way, especially when it gets this volatility kicks on. And I think it's going to go up. So I'm just going to go and buy a long position, right? Well, that would be foolish, right? It's clearly showing it's getting heavy. But well, let's just say I'm in this long position and I'm not really focused. See, I'm down $4,000 already that fast on 100 contracts. See how detrimental this could be to your account, right? I think it's going to go up because people are going to go crazy at the end of the thing and they're going to push the price up. Well, actually, I would think they would do the opposite. It's been going up. They're going to take profit, right? So as you can see, just in that short time, there's $7,000 loss, right? Obviously, that would not be a smart move. So I'm going to just close that out. There you go. So, I think it's going to go down. Okay, well, let's do that. Get out of this thing. Come on, close it. There you go. Oh, I think it's going to go down. I'm going all in. It's going to go down. All right, well, let's see. Well, I don't know. It may not. It could be very volatile, right? To the downside. If you know what I mean, right? See what happens. Yes, I'm looking at maybe doing a quickie here. I probably won't, but I want to make sure that I'm there in case I want to. Let me get my chart back up there, switch charts around. Hang on here in case this thing goes crazy, right? Yes, I have this on a different monitor off to the side here. But, if you draw a line across, here's the things you got to watch, You got, just to jump in here, look where these levels are at here, see? So there's a lot of things here that's actually got to break through to get down there to the downside, right? Just because you think this is going to plummet, you don't know that it's going to. For one thing, this could bounce off here. See how these candles are there? I'm going to draw lines on here. I mean, I wouldn't normally do this on my regular chart, but, there's things here that it's got to get through. Here's another little minor level down here, right? Any of these places it could bounce from, right? So you have this line here, which is, coming here, right? Let me get rid of this. This is aggravating just even looking at that. So there's definitely rooms here that it's got to get down through, right? It's just not a simple thing as dropping straight down. Now what did it do? Look at that. I thought it was going to go down. Look at it shoot right back up the opposite way, right? Isn't that crazy?
Last 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, that's why you're supposed to stay out of the market. Well, I thought it was going down. I could see it was. Well, how long did that last, right? This is why I tell you, if you're not an experienced trader, even Coach himself doesn't trade during this time, right? It's not worth it. Why would you want to wreck your account in the last 7 minutes of the day, right? It's just nuts. And well, it's the last 10 minutes, all right? Same difference. So why would you want to do that, right? So, the ATR is probably high. What's the ATR in a 2-minute candle? You're not to use a 2-minute candle in this chaos. It's still 31. It's not that bad, really. 1-minute candle, it's 24. So, would I want to risk my account here? You just seen what happened, right? Oh, it's going down. Look at that. All them red candles, it's going down. Well, all of a sudden, without warning, it shot right back up, didn't it? Is there orders, more orders to the upside? Is it going to reject off this 638 level that it tried to break through before? You think it's going to maybe do that? It could do that too, right? I said 638, right? Yeah. So let's see what it does. If it indeed holds that. Well, it's breaking through. Is it going to the moon? Oh, it's going to the moon. Get in, get in. No. You're going to get destroyed here. You saw how fast the other one went up, didn't you? All right? The time you click, it could be already past you. But this is a good example. Now, we haven't really... Yesterday it climbed up after this time of the day also. It doesn't always do this, but it happens so much that's why we give you the warnings not to play this. It's just really not worth it. Let me put this on a 1-minute candle. All right, let's make this even more reactive for you. Scalpers like myself would use a 1-minute candle, right? Is it breaking and holding above that level? Well, it's trying to, right? None of that matters though. All the rules are out. Doesn't care about levels or anything. During this power hour, this last few minutes, it's pretty much every man for himself. It really is. But it is interesting to watch. Excuse me. Crazy. Oh, I want to go into the upside. Okay, go ahead. I'm not. Could I be? Well, yeah, right here, it's this double top here. I mean, I already had a line at 638. Now, you can see these candles really didn't hit that 638, but I have a historical level line drawn there on my chart, my regular chart. So that's why, well, those don't hit that line. Well, they don't always hit it every time. They may split the difference sometimes, but those are close. All right. Look at that. Anybody think this could have a good chance of plummeting the other way? Yeah, could, right? The institutions have pre-programmed sells and buys in here, so you don't know if the next dollar up is their sell point or not. You don't know it till it happens, right? Would I like to be in this trade right now? Yeah, but I'm not going to risk my account over it. Now, could I, if I was by myself here and really focused on it? Yeah, I could. And I'm not afraid to, but not while I'm distracted and talking here and all that. I'm not about to do that. Not during this time period anyway. Was I trading during the power hour? Yeah, I was, but not during this last part where it really is volatile bad. Well, we'll see what this thing does. We'll get up here and suddenly pull back. We'll see. I honestly can't believe this is going up like this the day before the job numbers come out. Of course, they got all tomorrow to trade out of it before that happens, but 8:30 in the morning tomorrow. unemployment numbers
Yeah,
come out.
where's the drop at, man? Been going up long enough. We're waiting for people to sell off.
Well, they think that they already know, they're thinking the numbers are going to be less, which might be good for the markets, right? Because they think they're going to drop the rates, so they're interpreting apparently as good news, thinking it's that way, right? That's how I interpret this. Again, don't form a bias, but apparently the markets already have, huh? Right? Now, you could wake up tomorrow and this could have, before 9:30 tomorrow, this could be the opposite way, right? So, I just can't believe this is still standing here, right? 4 minutes left. We'll see. We'll watch this right up to 4 o'clock before we disconnect here and then go from there and see what it does do. Again, we are live here at AmericanDreamTrading.com 3 times daily for free. You can watch us for free on all the major social media networks. From Coaches Live from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm live here every day from Monday through Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. And we have our aftermarket show over here on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. That starts at 4 p.m. Eastern with our host, Dawn. She's one of our trading moderators also. You can learn a lot from her also. I highly recommend you watch that after you leave here. Matter of fact, I will probably kill this feed a minute before that, just so people have time to breathe, right? Don't want to overlap. Not that it matters, because people want to go see her, they will go see her, whether I'm here or not, right? She's more popular.
Mark, we've got workshop today.
Oh, so it might be pushed back till 5. Probably.
Yeah, I'm thinking it will be.
Yeah, usually
workshop's in a few minutes.
She might even move it back to 5:30. She probably will 5:30. It would be my guess, but Yeah, I forgot about
Which, by the way, for those that are listening, these are the things we do all the time. We've got gold breakouts, workshops, mentorship classes going all day long. It's nuts.
Yeah.
Busy.
Gold breakouts. Goes on and on. 12 hours a day, every day of the week. We have training every day of the week. Saturdays for our VIP and gold members, or diamond members, and Sunday nights for our VIP futures members. We have a live Zoom call for them also, and amongst
Diamond.
other things. Crypto obviously is 24/7, right? So
Diamond has access to all of it.
yeah, exactly. Look at this thing still going. Let me see if I get in right now with paper money. How would I do? Take that stop off there. I'm already up $13,000 on 100 contracts that fast. Bam. Isn't that crazy? Now it dropped down to 5,000, 4,000. See that little thin candle there? How much that was worth? Just that little teeny tiny sliver. Amazing, isn't it? And this is where it got bought at, obviously. On Webull, it's in this very center of the widget. So that's where it got purchased at. This thing is just going nuts. Doggone it, man. This show's costing me a lot of money here. I didn't get in this last rise, which I wouldn't probably anyway. I would have to be not talking to anybody.
I got a key level at that 675.
This thing has went up 160 ticks since 10 till. Times 5 on NQ. Just say 160 times 5. That's $800 in less than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And we now have about 50 seconds left. So it doesn't show any sign of pulling back, does it? Anyway.
Yeah.
Crazy. We'll see what the morning brings. I know definitely I would be in front of this computer at 2 a.m. I might have to set 5 alarms just to make sure I'm awake.
I was going to say, I might actually get up for that.
Yes.
It's only an hour earlier.
Yeah, right. I just didn't wake up. I mean, the alarm, I know the alarm went off, and I did the thing 1 second more, and that was the end of it.
Right.
And then didn't even realize it. So it's all right. Apparently I needed to sleep. All right. Appreciate everybody being here today. I thank you for being here. Make sure anybody you come in contact between now and the end of the day that you would be a positive influence in their life, lifting them up positively, not tearing them down. And we're glad you could be here with us today. It was kind of exciting there. I missed out on making more money there at the end, but it is what it is. We will see you same time, same bat channel tomorrow. Goodbye.